Generic greetings and welcome to Let's Build a Zoo and a new series. Today's beverage is a quite interesting super infusion. This is the sleep variety, which is, I believe, spiced apple, vanilla, chamomile, and another ingredient that I can't remember. Either way, quite an interesting beverage. So welcome to Let's Build a Zoo. As you may imagine from the title, this is a zoo building and management / tycoon game that I've played for about maybe 2 or 3 hours over the course of several builds and demos, and I thought I want to do a bit of a series because I've been enjoying the game and I thought you may like it too. So this is that. I'm recording this about a week before public release, but if you check the links out in the description, the game is either out now or out very soon. On the face of it, the game is quite a cutesy, light-hearted affair, and although it is that, it also doesn't shy away for some more serious topics, things like animal welfare, standards, regulations, etc. There's different ways you can go down and play the game. You can go down the whole eco route, or the other way, which has like farming and factories and processing of the animals. I know it sounds a bit weird, but we'll get onto that later on during the series. And also, because it's got something for everybody, you have DNA alteration and gene splicing, where, for example, you can have a elephant's head on an eagle, as we see in the background there. So yeah, it's got a bit for everybody. Either way, let's jump in and I'll show you a bit of it. And I've just realised that that child is being eaten by a snake, and the snake looks quite impressed with itself. Anyway, over to new game. And it says, select our avatar. Who shall I employ to run and manage my new zoo? Pick your appearance. You can change this later. That person. Done. So please enter a name of your zoo. Naturally, we have to do the default. Animal jail. There you go. Animal jail. Everyone mentions it, and now it's going to get deleted. I'm going to go with happy... happy pens. Sounds a bit more like, you know, upbeat and such, but still acknowledges the fact that we are holding the animals in a cage. So over to the new task here. Kathleen, our investor, says, new task. Very excited about it too. Visit the management office. So this is basically the tutorial, how you move the camera around and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we can just skip past all of that, whatever. And by the way, yes, this is the size of the map. It is absolutely huge. I don't anticipate we'll get this all built on. In fact, if we get even a tenth of it built on, I'll be surprised, but there you are. In previous games, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas bought, I think. Something like that anyway. So let's just follow what it says. So over to the management office and tasks, and task complete. Visit the management office. So that was simple. And Kathleen, our investor, says build an enclosure. So we need to build at least one enclosure. So let's go over to building. You can either click the build button on the left hand side or press B. And we have 2 options at the moment for enclosure. There's a lot of research to do and unlocking of different things in the game. You've got concrete, which is concrete. Different enclosures are more suited for certain animals. The concrete enclosure will be able to minimally satisfy all animals. So that's like the basic default option. You also then have grass as well. So we're going to go with the grass enclosure because why not? Now I'm going to build it in the middle because I plan on shifting it because we are going to be building some pathways as well. So I'm just going to click here. It doesn't really matter, and sadly there's no measurement, which does offend me, although I guess it does have a price. So if you go for 50, we know that's distance 10, so I actually want it 9 by 9, and that should be, no, that's not right, there and there. By my guesstimation, that should be correct. It's wrong. Let's try that again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. Oh, it doesn't count the first one, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then back to there. Perfect square. And then we have the... It's not the entrance. It's basically a way for the keepers to go in and look after the animals. So we're going to place that there. Task is complete. Build an enclosure. Great. Now that we have an enclosure, we can start to real business of finding animals for our zoo. So Timbo, who's an Australian zookeeper, g'day. I'm not even going to do the accent. I've good for you. Visit me in my zoo and I can tell you about it. Just find the Australian zoo on the world map. Visit Australia. Well, we'll do just that. So over to the world map, and there's a huge body of water to the north, and oh, you've actually got that as well. I wonder if we can find animals on here. Interesting. Anyway, over to, I'm guessing, Sydney. It is Sydney Zoo, yes. Struth. We had an unexpected boost of our rabbit population last month, and we just don't know what to do with them. Okay. I heard you were starting a new zoo, so I instantly thought you might found the perfect home for a couple of our floppy-eared furballs. What do you say? It'll be, yeah, we get 2 rabbits, 1 male and 1 female, and the habitat it prefers is grassland. Curious that. Let me get those, and there is our 2 new animals. So we'll click OK, return to the zoo, and then place it there and use. And there we go. Task complete. Overpopulation. That's for them, not us. And job done. So Kathleen says, a new task open for business. Open the zoo. Well, I will, I guess, do that, although I want to probably move stuff around and build first. So here's a huge helicopter that's come in and slowly dropped a crate off, which will then open up to reveal 2 very tiny rabbits. But there you are. I'm going to go over to pausing here because there's a couple of problems. Firstly, we are not meeting all of the needs of the rabbits. You can click on any of the pens and it shows you the enclosure rating for things like space, habitation, feeding, etc. We hear the rabbits making noises there. You can also click on the rabbits and it shows you a fairly detailed amount of information. So this is Ozzy the rabbit here. This is our male rabbit. It shows you they're currently an adult. I think it's juvenile, adult, and then elderly, perhaps. It also shows you their diet, their weight, so you can, and then all of their welfare, things like happiness and hydration, etc., and medical status. So it doesn't shy away from this sort of thing. You can also, I believe, check out the enclosure status, so it's currently spacious, very good, and then their species info, so it's rabbit. And there's different variants of the rabbit, different breeds, etc. Once you've got them all, you will then get all of their genome, and then you can use that in the CRISPR, I think it's called, which is to basically alter all manner of things for them. So what I'm going to do is actually deal with pathing first, because quite frankly I want to make sure that we have a sufficient space first before I just start placing this thing down. So I'm going to go over to B for building and then over to our floor tiles, and we got our grey bricks here, and I want to have it so that everything is distance 3 for the paths for the most part, but I also want to put like little chamfers on it as well to make it just a bit more interesting. So things like that should suffice. I'm just right clicking there, by the way, and it builds it, so it's pretty good there, quite easy to do. And that means that when we build here, we've got all of these walkways now, so like a grand sort of boulevards that can go up, down, left, right, and just make sure people have enough space. And also we've got space in the middle for things like trees and lamps, because all that is required and modelled as well. I'm going to go over to the pen here, and I'm going to go to Edit Enclosure Move and move it to about there. The idea is to have at least a 1 gap all the way around. We will be shifting some of this stuff, by the way, like the management office and that sort of thing. And yeah, let's just go back over to building and to pathing. Grey bricks, they do cost money, only 5 a time, but it still does start costing a fair bit of cash when you add it all up. And then also I want to place the grass around here, because obviously at this stage you can see it's just pretty much bare bones. It's just sand. Actually, is it sand? No, it's classed as dirt. So I want to place this in and just make it a little bit better. I just want to make it look a bit different from the default. And this doesn't actually cost any money, which is, I'll be honest, one of the main reasons why I am spending the time to do this. If it costs money, then we would probably not do this, because it would cost far too much, especially for a new zoo. But at least if we make it all nice and green, it's got like a different look to it, like I say, than the default. So just covering all of this, like I say, spending a bit of time early on will help us. And there we go. Some of this we can't actually see, but it matters not. And there we go. And then right click to then place these sections in like that. Okay, excellent. So that's now in. We need to open the zoo. Click on that. There you go. Task complete, open for business. So this is the Horizon Herald. This is 1st of January, year 1. Free paper, which... It's issue 57. But it's the 1st of January, year 1. How could there have been 46 other issues before the beginning of time? Time travel confirmed in the game. Okay, Jennifer, the mayor officially opened our new zoo today. The zoo that had been named Happy Pens was made possible through an investment from Kathleen Kay, a renowned international business mogul. There you go. So, our thing is open. However, sadly, we also are starving the animals in here, so we should probably do something about that, although the tutorial has not yet told us what we actually need to do. It's saying we need a shop, or would like a shop, and this place in here requires water and enrichment. So let's go to add object and to water, and you can place water basins. I'm going to place a water basin right on the entrance there, because actually don't want to do it right on the entrance. I do want to put it there. That's fine. So there's our water basin, and you also have enrichment as well. So add objects, enrichment. You've got, this particular case, it's just a ball. So I'll just place a ball in there. Allows the rabbits to just play with the ball and push it around and such. End up flinging it over someone's hedge, and you have to go and ask for it back, etc. But there you are. Let's go a quick look at tasks here. There are currently no tasks for either, so we've got that going for us, which is nice. We've got things like shops and facilities and all manner of things like, yeah, we've got like flooring and subways and a lot of stuff that we've not yet unlocked, but you know, it is what it is. So what do we want to do? We want to get probably some shops put in. I wonder if anyone's actually going to come to visit the zoo. And I just realised that we should probably have our pathing. Oh no, we can't build outside there, so it's just going to be this path. Okay, fine. That is what it is. Over to probably shops then, and we've got things like a gift stand and a hot dog shop. I'm going to place the hot dog shop. So this is the problem, that I really want to place them facing this way, because although you can rotate them, the majority of things... Whoops. That's not what I meant to place. What have I placed there? I've placed this here, have I? Okay. This is a gift stand. I'm going to shift it. I'm going to place it... I guess I'll have to place it somewhere. And I'll place it there for now. I'll end up moving it most likely. If we're just placing stuff temporarily, then let me just place another food shop. We want a restroom, so yeah, let's say everything faces this way. It looks better that way, I think. So I mean, we'll just have to put up and shut up with that one. But we'll go for food shops, hot dogs. Ah, can't, ain't got the cash. Fair enough. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, someone's actually come here. Who's this? Oh, shopkeeper. Doesn't matter. Right, unpause then. So we'll let them all crack on. So Monday, 1st of January, year 4, and oh, here's a bus. And by the way, we own this bus. I don't know why. We just do, I believe. And here's our people that have come in. So there's the visitors. They have energy, satisfaction, hydration, restroom requirements, etc. And they're wanting to find an animal. So they're going on here and, oh, look at that. That's not ideal. It's actually a bit slower to walk on this grass by the look of it. But they are checking out the animals. I'm leaving. There isn't anything else to do. They've literally walked up, seen 2 rabbits and went... Well, this is disappointing. I don't particularly disagree. If the grand opening of a local zoo was 2 rabbits, I mean, you could go to a pet store and see more than that. Research grant. Build a research building. So, this is take a task, build a research hub before the end of the day. Let me accept that, and that gives us a research centre. Plans for research hub in the local zoo. The zoo recently announced that they plan to construct a research hub, and once built, visitors can expect to see constant flow of new and exciting attractions appearing in the zoo. Alright, let me go ahead over to building, over to facilities, and a research hub, which currently costs only 100. I'm going to place it here because, again, a lot of this is temporary, and oh, look at that. Reward 250 generic units of currency per day for 14 days, even though the salaries are 280, so there you are. But we now have a research hub, so we can check out research, and this is where our research screen starts. So it's very basic stuff, and each costs a certain number of points. I will unlock certain things, and then it branches out, and you also get different decisions based on... Can I not? Oh, I can actually research something. I can research benches, and there you go. So previews for important buildings and bonuses allow you to work towards unlocking items you want. So you've got this side, which is your like morality side, so like wind turbines and ethical stuff, and then you've got things like like the other way, which is like energy siphoning, so siphoning energy from other places, things like a furnace, and it says a processor, and there's a little strip of bacon there, so you can imagine what's going on that front. I don't think we'll go that route. I know people might be, you're boring, go evil, go the evil zoo. Yeah, it is a game, you can acknowledge that and, do what we want, but I don't know, I like the idea of going, for like eco and looking after the animals and such. Maybe we can do both. I haven't yet decided. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move this research office. I think this is going to be like for now anyway, this is our like staff area. This is a water pump, and you have to have these water pumps. You have to have the water pumps quite close. You can see we've got like a water distribution there. So I'm just going to place it in here for now. It doesn't really matter where it goes as long as it goes somewhere. I wish there was more to do, said this person. I can totally agree. What I am going to do is get ourselves... what do we need? Probably a hot dog shop, which will go there. Oh no, 490, and we have 482.50 generators of currency. Nowhere near enough. We are miles off. Actually, no, wait, it's like 8 quid. So we shall see. But the problem is, once they've paid their entrance fee, they're not spending cash. That's it, because they're just looking around. So, yeah, we do need... we got ticket prices good. Hiring is fine. Food and drink is also okay. Feeding, sadly, is not happening. So we haven't yet fed the animals. So how do we do that? Well... let's go ahead and go to building, and it's in facilities, and it's a storeroom. So the storeroom, I'm going to place... where am I going to place the storeroom? I might place it over here for now, and we'll hire that person. And actually, yeah, there we go. And they will then go ahead and basically... we've got staff. Have we got staff? Yes, we have got staff. They're going to go ahead and feed the animals. In terms of food, we are feeding them, just seems to be bales of straw. You can, however, alter their food, which a lot of this was sort of hidden away, and I had to discover it myself. I don't know if that's a build I'm running or whether just it is in the base game. But yeah, we've done that, and we can alter that, and that changes their nutrition. That obviously costs money, so sometimes you may want to hold off on maxing that out. I am going to very early lean into this, so you can see we're altering our food requirement. So we're going to have I think 20% greens, we're going to have 20% carrots and 20% grass, and they are satisfied but not overfed. If I went that like further up from that, they're overfed, so I think I'll just go for satisfied. There we go, and nutrition is pretty much okay. And this is for the rabbit animal herbivore type. Saving time, yeah, days in business 1, current cash 382. And a new task is to get 25 visitors from Kathleen and build a storeroom. I've already finished that. I've already went ahead and built that. It says we've not got much food. That's correct. I am going to get on with that now. So let me go ahead and buy all of the food required. So I've now went ahead and altered that so we can... yeah, we can at least feed them a better diet, which means their nutrition will go up, which I think increases their overall happiness, well-being, and fertility, I think. What else do we have for tasks? Let's have a quick look on tasks. Hire a janitor from the ticket office. So over to the ticket office and go to park staff, and then we will search for a janitor and recruit them. We'll accept the recruition? That's not a word. Well, it is now. You can post on social media or in things like that, and it alters the time. I'm going to go for social media and apply that, and it's going to start searching for jobs, you see. It's saying that they want drink shops. Well, fair enough. We do probably want a drinks shop somewhere. How am I going to do this? Do I have... like an area here that's just devoted for food and drink just as we come in? It doesn't seem right, but then again, you know, we can't expand yet. Maybe just keep it as it is for now. Oh, there we go, look. So the keeper here, this is our animal welfare officer, has come in and... oh, sorry, no, is this different? Oh, yes, that's an animal welfare. They come from outside, a government employee who evaluates the welfare. They're getting an A rating for that. Estimated score is C by the look of it, because most likely, yeah, they're not being fed. But there was a thing there that was left, and that is the animal being fed, but there you are. Right, how do I want to do this? It's a little bit problematic that it takes a little time to go to there. Do I want to then change this to maybe... Yeah, because look at that. The pathfinding is not putting them on here. It's making them go across. So it's like really slow for them to walk along there, which I'm not a big fan of. Anyway, there's our welfare report, which is C. We get no bonuses, nothing extra there. So, yeah, promising start to a new zoo, but wasn't much animals to even see, so it's difficult to say. If you get like A star, you get better bonuses on purchases and things like that. If you get F, then you get like pay fines and stuff. So we'll close that. And also, we have met our task of getting 25 visitors. We will finish that task, and there's 1,500 for that as well. Okay, let's see if we've got a new janitor. Over to our, oops, that's the wrong thing, park staff, searching, and we have 3 applicants. We have Sky, Jimmy, and Ella, essentially. We're going to we're going to hire Sky, and you can increase their salary, and if you do that, they get job satisfaction and politeness. I guess we'll pay them a little bit extra. Why not? Not necessarily saying we're going to do that for all people, but you know, if we go big early, then hopefully it will work out. We'll finish that task, and there we go. That's another 200 for getting that done, and job done. Feeding is still not being undertaken there. I wonder if there's something else we can do to make them so they can walk not just on grass, although they seem to be quite happy doing that anyway. Over to building, over to our floor tiles. You've got wooden plank. We could place like wooden plank around here. Pathways allow your customers to walk faster and use less energy. Okay. So, if we put like wooden planks around here, for a start, does it look okay? Whoops. Can we then place that there? Yeah, you can do that if you wanted to. I actually don't mind that. I don't mind it. Because at least it sort of semi-matches that. Like, we can definitely see the walkways. Then wooden around there. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. I think we are going to set that. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll see what happens when they get near it. Like, if they walk really slow on it, then I'm not going to bother. It is recommending that we get more food shops and more drinks shops. Okay. Over to building. Over to our shop. We've got snack vendors. We haven't got a hot dog shop. There's our money. Current cash is 2,373. And Kathleen has a new task. Seed fund. I have various performance tags to hit in order to unlock more capital, reach 100 customers, and release some additional funding. Okay. And also a new task from Potter here. Animal Picture Club. Get 5 animals. Okay. There's the hot dog stand, and we'll hire that person. And there we go. That should be okay for food. And I just want to see... Do we need another person, a keeper over here? I'm not really too sure. Obviously, we can't expand south across the road here, but we can extend all the way around here. This is Kathleen, lost puppy. A man has lost his best friend. The animal keeper told me that we have found a lost dog, a beautiful Labrador. Oh, nice. We could call the number on its collar and tell its owner, or we can use it as an opportunity to earn some money and expand the fledgling zoo. Why don't we dress the dog up as a lion and use it to amuse your visitors? Okay. I don't find the concept of a lost dog amusing, but I do find the concept of a dog dressed up as a lion in a zoo, pretending to be a lion, to be humorous. Dress up like a lion and put it on display. That was a moral choice. That is -5. I guess I don't know whether that is a different metric or different type of. I don't know if it's a compass that slides up and down, or whether it's 2 different currencies, like good or evil. I'm going to spend 50 units of currency holding advertising campaign. We don't need an advertising campaign. We've got the number. Anyway, I'm going to reject that. We're not going to... Oh, there you go. Your choices matter. Multi-choices make you impact the buildings and attractions you can use, and may be reflected in certain people's behaviour. Choose wisely. So you've got like the this one here, which is like sunlit upland type of stuff, and everything's nice and great and happy. Or you've got the reality of things of horribleness. There you go. Cool. We have now got six of this currency. Good. I thought there was a new baby. Oh! So there is. Lincoln the rabbit. There you go, look at that. We have a child. A new rabbit. Birth. There you go, Lincoln. Oh, brilliant. So, people are fairly happy about that. Do they walk slower on the grass? Seems like they do. Okay, I'm going to, I think, do I want to build wooden planks under this as well? I actually quite like the look of that. Costs money though to do. And this one, it's going to be like that, isn't it? Because the path is like that. Eventually, anyway, when we build along that side. Like that. And it'll go that side as well. Okay. At least we know roughly what we're doing. Have a plan, sort of stick to it. So that's one. Let's go over to get animals. So we have, some flashes here. We've got, looks like to be the animal shelter, which has loads of rabbits. Oh, let's rescue all the rabbits. And use that. That's going to flight them in a day's time. Get animals. Also got a London Zoo, which requires a trade of a rabbit. So, you may have heard that goose can be quite difficult. Well, let me tell you, that most certainly is not the case, and it's in no way the reason we're trying to trade a pair of them just for the rabbits. Not at all. This is London Zoo. And we can trade a rabbit for 2 geese. Gooses? Anyway, so that's what we need to trade. Right. What I'll do is I'll probably do that. Yeah. We need a new area for them then. So I'm going to move this research centre. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to shift that. And the toilet. Because rotate that there. Move this to there. And then move that. Darn it, it's not going to fit in. Just need to expand the zoo, really. Tell you what, I'll put it there. I'm going to move that closer. Move that to there. Move that up as well. Then we can put our pen here. Good. Can we clone? Animal keeper is blocked, apparently. Oh, can they not get out? No, they can't. No, they can. That's a bit better. So the animal keeper can get out now. So we want to place the other pen here, and we'll have a goose pen, essentially. Right, at least it should be, hopefully, quite easy to build, because it is literally got a grass and build like that. 1, 2, 3. That's the right size, surely? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's the same size as that, so yeah, I would imagine that is all correct. Let me go ahead and add some objects. We're going to go over to water and to a water basin. The water basin will go there, but sadly we don't have water connections, so we will go for building. Over to facilities, no. Amenities, yes. And we're going to build it in here. We'll just put the water connection there. Doesn't really matter. That should be fine. And let me get, let's get some new animals. So get animals over to here. View the trade. We will trade one of our rabbits, which is, it's the newborn actually. So I'm not overly keen on that. But if we do that, do we have a choice? We don't really have a choice. Okay, I'll select that then and trade. And there's the 2 new animals. 2 geese. Return to zoo. Put them there. Use. Job done. What else do we need to do? We need to... Oh, there's the daily profit is minus 973, but obviously we're building a new pen, so that's understandable. We'll go to add objects and to enrichment and put another blue ball in. It doesn't really matter where you place it because they push it around and such, so there you go. And for the food, I can't tell what it's going to be until they arrive, so there you go. 7 hours until they turn up. We need to get 5 animals. We will get that done in 3 hours when this comes in. You can see we've got the arrivals there, so all of the rabbits. I want to build a bit more flooring, wooden planks, which is going to go across. And there you go. Across here and across there. Then down and across and build all of that. And obviously in the corner sections as well. I just didn't... It likes removing it when it probably shouldn't. There we go. Yeah, well, that works. And there's that built. And obviously we'll build the other side when we expand. This is going to be like a food court area, I think. And this is going to be more... just for us, if that makes sense. But we'll have to sort things out. We haven't got any bins. We haven't got any seating. There's a lot of things we've got missing. I think we'll check out building. We have... Actually, we've got loads of research points. We should probably check that out. We've got additional things for them to do. We've got a penguin bin. That's a desert enclosure. And that's... what's that? A tree pack. Okay. And a shelter pack. Place some shelters, stay in the shade, increases decoration points. Okay. That looks to be... Oh, it's like a tram system. And there's a wind turbine. You have to unlock something next to it. Let's get a slushy shop. And... Fountain, mini fountain, plant pack. Oh, I've already unlocked loads of stuff. So... Build. Yeah, there's shelters. There's nice plants. There's... Oh, zoo map. That would be useful in the middle, wouldn't it? 2 new zoo maps. There's some street lighting. Street lighting. It's some lighting. I guess the advantage of having it the distance that I've got at is we can have lighting across there. The reason you would have that is there is a heat map. So heat map for water, decoration, bins, lighting, etc. So lighting coverage is 90%, which is good. Oh, here's our helicopter coming in and dropping this off. And by the way, that person was really upset because there's poo all over the floor. We haven't cleaned it up yet. And yeah, there's going to be more because there's the rabbits. It's now asking us to buy land. There you go. Mayor approves extension plans. So if we want to, we can expand to there. Buy land for 300. Yes. And there you go. That's now also expanded. So open the tasks. Finish. Finish the task. 1,000 just to get that done. Okay. That's not too bad, I don't think. Not too bad for now. Let me go ahead and just finish off this. And run these up and across. Yeah, I like that. It's a bit paved. So I might have to alter that. Oh my good grief, look at the rubbish on the floor. Alright, we need to sort that out. Amenities? Yeah. We've got giraffe bins or green bins. I'll have the green bins in. I don't know where exactly we'll place them. There we go. That covers that. Not going to build down here because there's no point. And then we'll have to cover it more in grass. We won't always have the same layout, by the way. At least that's not my intent. Not my intention. Let's see if it actually ends up that way. Okay, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Let's Build a Zoo. Yeah. I'm going to say Honey, I Bought a Zoo, but no, slightly different game. That has been a bit of the game. I think a promising start. We've got Oh, some nice lighting inbound. There is work zones that we have to create. Okay, we'll sort some work zones out right now before I forget. So I'm just going to pause it. Nighttime doesn't last long. We've got more animals. We've got some also these inbound. So we can see there's the helicopter coming in on the left hand side. So overall, pretty happy with our progress. It's obviously very bare bones for the time being. Let me just select our person here and just basically select zones for them. Don't really like that micromanagement style of it, but it is what it is. It says they're very inefficient if you don't assign them to zones. Yeah, fair enough. I would have preferred to be a bit more automagic, but there you are. So overall, pretty happy. We do want to put in some more. We want to put some seating in. We want to put some more bins in. Probably want to hire some more staff. Work out. Probably expand on the left-hand side. How much would that cost us? $1,000. We've got enough to do that, and then we'll have. Like, this is a staff area, and this is like a big food area, and obviously we'll have to expand wherever and put more of that in as we go. A lot of it, you can sort of intersperse it, and you don't just have to build square pens for these enclosures. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that one goes. Either way, we'll leave it there for now. That's been a bit of the game. Hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think, any suggestions for different alterations, builds, etc. And as always, we'll go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.